What is up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Looks kind of dark. Let me switch another light on. Bam, there we go. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but I do. So, happy Thursday. One more day before we wrap up this week. I have my hot tea at the ready. This cold that was like peering at the door, getting that meme, doing that look. Came harder this morning, so we'll see how we go with this. Hopefully we'll be able to go through the whole show, but we got a lot to talk about. So welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. Let's start off by thanking all of our channel members here on Lyles Figure Files. That is Lawson Wallace, Jamelin Parks, Jay Woods, Ryan Daly, James Green, Blake Tarpley, David Thanos, Badger Wolf Prime, Tom Finn 2018, Retro Robo, Lefty Two Lions BK, Henry G, John Morrissey, Robert Hayes, MOC Turtle, and Nathan William. Thank you all so much. Hoping you're noticing that I'm working on some stuff. And I'm not talking about the wreath here behind the door here on the other side of the door. Anyway, lots of stuff coming for Lyles Figure Files. And I saw in the chat, this is absolutely not the last one for 2024. There's still so many days left. I've got them determined to get this X Factor video out. If nothing else, and I've got a bunch of top 10s to complete. I started writing them out. I'm feeling pretty good about my top 10 Marvel Legends. G.I. Joe, I feel pretty good about as well. I've got a bunch of WWE figures that I need to kind of figure out where the heck they're going on my rankings. What all did y'all get, though? Because I was so hyped. Ringside Collectibles has a ongoing Cyber Monday sale. They're really interesting because they'll have their Black Friday sale. If you watch them, if you've picked up stuff from them in the past, Black Friday is just the tease. Good prices, but not the absolute best. That'll come with Cyber Monday. And then if they don't come then, Cyber Monday 2.0. And then 3.0 is when they had something that I absolutely wanted to get before the year was out. And it's these guys, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers. And I did check. I did do a quick, let me make sure I don't have a surprise Vader figure in here. I do have both Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers. So very excited. Look for that review real soon on LylesMovieFiles.com. Yeah, but I think that was all I got. Let's see what's going on in the chat with everybody here before I get going. Let's see. The chat has been very active, no doubt, because I started late, but let's get it going. Snake Eyes, howdy, partner, as always. Rick Cage making a list, checking it twice. I've got my Disney-themed Christmas shirt on today. David Thanos, what's up, fellas? What's up, David Thanos? Jamelin Parks, hey. What's up? And then Omega 579 picked up the queue. What's happening? John Morrissey, all my final exams are graded. All my grades are submitted to the registrar. And now I'm on my winter break. Let's talk some toys. So I'm in the school system too. And tomorrow's a half day. So while I took off today, I will absolutely be going in just so I can get out early and say goodbye to all the kids before Christmas starts up and a long, much needed 2-week break kicks off, of which I plan to do a ton of figure reviews, comic book reviews, movie reviews, and TV reviews. There's going to be a lot of reviews coming in the next few days. Stay tuned. Oh, so sweet. Throwing a little honey there. It's just right. King Collector, the king, is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, royalty? Not so, David Thanos. More to come. Keep watching. Ryan Daly says, Jeff, we're all waiting for you to post Chief's reaction to the Superman teaser video. What's the holdup? So we've had, as you would no doubt imagine, a very long text thread today about the Superman trailer, most of which was, as you would expect, Chief hating on it, and me, Jace, Gunner, going, hey, it's pretty cool. Now, one thing, I feel like we need somebody in the hair and makeup department to do a little bit better job on this bowl cut for my boy, Guy Gardner. That looks terrible. I mean, where are the layers? It just looks like he's the sixth Beetle. What's happening? So besides that, I really did like it, though. It's pretty cool seeing Crypto Why did it take this long for us to get a live action crypto? I won't know, but I'm excited, hopeful, and really anticipating the start of the next great era of DC filmmaking. David Thanos, anybody here collect the Big Rubber Guys wrestling line? No. Did you get any deals? Because I know Ringside has some on them as well. Michael Solis, it's Figure Files time. I've got to get that gif of Tiffany Stratton in her Christmas outfit doing her Tiffy time deal. I think that'd be really appropriate right now. Not just because it was Tiffany Stratton. King Collector, Thanos. I don't collect Big Rubber guys, but phrasing. But I did see that they got the Road Warriors up for pre-order now. Rick Cage, shalom. Greetings from the Lantern Corps, Lyle's Figure Files crew. What's up, Rick Cage? Felix Guerrero, what's up, Felix? What's goody, Jeff and the Fig File crew? What's up, Felix? Brent Dash, what's up, Thursday Night crew? What's good, Jeff? Niner gang, bang, bang. Even though this year has been the curse of losing the Super Bowl, it's all whatever. We got rid of that loser, DeAndre Campbell. I don't want to play. Don't bench me in front of Trey, whatever. So I'm glad he's not hurt. Yeah, this season's been a wash. I don't know if I want to get this Madden. I never get the new Madden when it comes out because I think this is going to be the one that I don't want the upgrade. I don't want the updated rosters, the new enhanced stats. I want the Niner team to win the Super Bowl, and I'll just play it without any changes to the roster. Thank you, Madden crew. Ray Paz. Hey, Jeff. Hey, chat. What's up, Ray? How we doing? Henry G's here. Hey, Jeff. Thursday crew. Hope everyone is doing amazing. Almost. Hopefully you can't tell. I had a major nose blowing thing, so that was good. My nose seems pretty straight right now. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I know my voice sounds like I'm T-Boz's long lost brother, but I'm solid. Hopefully you are as well, Rock. G-Brew, yesterday was the last day of the year for me at work. Nice. I don't have to go back until the 2nd. My Ghost Trap and PKE arrived Tuesday. I am so happy with them. I am so glad to hear that because I know you've been waiting on them to arrive for a minute, and there is absolutely nothing worse than waiting on something and then it's a big letdown. So I'm really happy to hear that. Pin Doom's here. Happy holidays, Figure Files crew. For my main man, 100 grand, Jeffrey, what it is. What's up, Pin Doom? How we doing? Yes. David Thanos says, I pre-ordered them in Road Warriors. They had some good ones on sale at Ringside. Did you get Magnum? I thought he was on there too. Just got the Macho Man and British Bulldogs. But do you have those old versions of them? I was trying to explain to my wife, like, hey, these wrestling figures that I'm enjoying now are nothing compared to the ones back in the day where it's like you could shoot somebody's eye out if you threw a figure across the room because those were made of some seriously heavy plastic. And I did not understand the design because, you had your Hogan. He was like this, and that could work in any kind of generic thing. You could have him punching, bam, bam, bam. Even swing this one to go you, and then you. But you couldn't do much of a big boot. You could kind of do a leg drop, but then there are other figures that were like this, where it's like, what wrestling moves can they do? They all should have just been like that and no pose like that because it messed up everything. Anyway, long rant aside on that. It is pretty cool seeing them back for collectors who want those in their collection. King Collector. Thanos back in the day, I had the original Big Rubber figures, that Hogan and Superfly. I feel like I had John Studd too. Big John. Vin Doom. Also, the Deadpool Colossus on Amazon for $39 if anyone's still looking for him. That's his regular price, right? That's not a sale. It's been wild, and Felix has mentioned it too. Can you believe that Xavier hit $6.25? No, absolutely not. I was just excited to get that figure, and I'm trying to see. I feel like I got that guy straight up. Oh yeah, I'll pay this price for him, no problem. $24.99. Of course, that seems like such a bad deal for that guy. Now, when they can't give him away, let's see, how much did I pay for this figure? Because I'll figure it out really fast based on my review. Although I think for sure I got him as soon as he came out. So yeah, $24.99, which is crazy though, because you never know which figures are going to be super cheap and come down in price to a below $10 price point, and then which ones are going to be Power Princess and Cable and going all the way up. So who knows? David Thanos, I got me 6 from the Vault. Diesel for the belts. Nice. Lone Dragon, ahoy! What's up, LD? I got all my Figure Obscura open and pose. Very cool. And thank you for sharing those pictures. They look really cool. Felix, I'm on cloud 9 with my Ghostbuster 2 in a box. Nice. I'm happy to hear people are excited about that because I feel like that HasLab took a long time, but I guess this was around the time it should have come out because it wasn't like the Dragonfly and some other stuff where it was delayed. By the way, it's December 19th. What's up with my eyes, Hasbro, for my Giant Man? It's yeah, we're a little bit past the midway point in December now. Brent Dash, I got DJ today. Awesome figure. All right. I'm behind again on my Jada Street Fighter figures. As you can see, these are the ones I have right now in my collection. Chun-Li, Ken, Ryu, Fei Long, which means I still need to get Dawson, Bison, DJ, Guile, and Cammy. So 5 now, even though they're showing the whole lineup. I need to catch up. But yeah, definitely looking forward to getting those because I really enjoyed those guys. Power Turtle Buster, what up, no? What up? How are you? Lar A, Steiner Brothers on sale? On sale? Well, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for your wallet. Steiner line. So they were $67.99, and they had a sale or a coupon which had free shipping and no sales tax, which was awesome. So I paid a straight up $67.99 for them, which was great. I think it was $33, so that would be the price. A little bit cheaper than buying 2 Ultimate Edition figures at retail. So the Steiners felt like a real massive hole in my wrestling collection because, you know, I started watching beyond WWF in '87 outside of the ESPN, AWA, and World Class that they would show there. So when I saw NWA, it was like, oh man, the Road Warriors are already really well established. Rock and Roll Express, Tully and Arn, the Midnight Express, they were all set up. So when I got to start watching and really getting into it, the Steiner Brothers were one of those teams that I got to watch from their very first moments of teaming up to becoming the best team in the world. It was really exciting. And they had so many good feuds, so many good rivalries. My collection really felt like it was missing not having them. And of course, I'm going to put them on my NWA WCW display, but I can have them do a little moonlighting, Fight Money Inc. I mean, they were such a hole in the collection because they were teams that we've gotten from Mattel, the Nasty Boys, Money Inc., SST, and the Wild Samoans, if you got both of them like I did. Harlem Heat, even though they were rocking more of those black and silver tires at that point. So lots of stuff that open wide up now. I'm really hoping that next year we see Mattel announce they've got Dr. Death Steve Williams signed because, yeah, I can have the Miracle Violence connection versus the Steiner Brothers in my collection. That's going to be awesome. So great times. And David Thanos says, King, I had Stud Ventura, the body. Speaking of which, how cool was it hearing him on Saturday night's main event? Although I did feel it was a little weird because it was just like, it was missing that Saturday night main event feel because that's an every day or every week Raw or SmackDown. They've got these matches every week, basically, outside of our world title matches. But it was just like, I guess the difference, of course, when we were watching old school Saturday night's main events, that was like the only time we'd see Hogan wrestle on TV outside of a really, really, really special thing. And he was defending the title against some top contender, and it could set up the big SummerSlam match, the WrestleMania match, or my favorites, when all the random teams would start coming together for Survivor Series, and they would help each other out and have a big brawl in the middle of the ring. That was fun. I love Survivor Series. Old school. Power Turtle Buster. That Superman was bad. Getting beat up again. Got my Ghostbusters 2 in the box set. David Thanos. Guy looks like the owner of the Raiders. Mark Davis. that's actually pretty good. Ryan Daly. Mark Waid single-handedly got me reading DC Comics again. Dude, he's been so good for so long over there. It's like, oh man, like that Batman Superman World's Finest has just been a great comic book run. I do miss Dan Moore doing the artwork, but his writing is so good. Did you read his Teen Titans Year One or World's Finest Teen Titans? That was really good too. Batman and Robin Year One, great. Shazam, yeah, his run on that. Trying to think of the new writer on there. He's gone from that one. Action Comics. Okay, not just wait. Joshua Williamson's Superman is great too. Listen, I'm going to put you into another guy that you absolutely must read at DC. Jeremy Adams. Jeremy Adams is amazing. If you like what Joshua Williamson's done on Superman, and I definitely recommend Joshua Williamson's Flash run, Jeremy Adams on Flash was spectacular. It was the smoothest handoff from one great writer to another one that I can recall in a really long time. It was just like seamless. It was so good. One focused on Barry, and then the other focused on Wally without missing a beat. So good. Definitely recommend checking that out. And now he's on Green Lantern. And this week there was a Green Lantern, Green Arrow World's Finest that came out. So good. And then there was a secondary story with Flash. So definitely pick up Jeremy Adams stuff. He has not missed since he started over at DC. Also, another one, David Pepose, I think I said his name right, is doing Space Ghost. Definitely one to check out, as well as the Energon Universe books over at Image Skybound. Really good stuff there. King Collector. Yeah, that big rubber stuff is nice. They had a lot of the old greats that I like. I even saw that they had Bad News Brown. Wow. Yeah, man, he's one. It's wild looking at how Jax had so many legends and how Mattel has like a different array of legends that, you know, that Jax never got to, but they're still missing some really key ones that Jax gave us. And Bad News Brown for sure is one of those. And I hope he's one we get next year too. Game Quest. Howdy, y'all. Always glad when I can catch Jeff and crew on a Thursday. Glad to have you here. Welcome aboard. Fleecy's World. What's up, Jeff? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Rick Cage, when Clark whistled, I got a flashback from Infinite Crisis as the Titans struggle to stop Superboy Prime. That was a crazy scene, wasn't it? He was just destroying them. Eric, what's up, man? Always enjoy your lives driving a tanker 18-wheeler on the 405 LA. Stay safe out there, my friend. Blake Tarpley's here. What's up, players? Hey, Jeff. What's up, Blake? How we doing? Oh, nice. Henry G, my HasLab Ghost ship. Hope to have it in a few days. Have no idea where I'm going to display it, but still excited. I need to do a video. I didn't even figure out where I was talking about it with my Dragonfly. Oh, the Dragonfly is 2024 Jeff's problems because it's 2024 Jeff and he still got those problems. Then Doom, one word, Power Girl. She's on the docket. I'm going to talk about her for sure tonight. G-Brew went to Columbus bookstore and comic shops. Got most of Milligan's X-Force. Good run. A ton of books in comic. Jane Foster, Thorne, Build-A-Figure, Dormammu, and two very attractive women flirted with me. So that was great. Nice. And that's the end of the story. I mean, did you get any numbers? Felix. Oh, they're working on a ton of eyes. I'm almost sure everyone needs them and most people can't tell. Right. Snake Eyes. I got updated and re-release. I get updated and re-release figures. Solid Snake. So did you get them or did you see that they were up for pre-order? Because I saw that too. I know you were pretty excited about that. David Thanos. Man, wait until you get that Bison. It's awesome. He looks awesome. And I cannot wait to get him either. Matthew Madsen. What's up, my man? How are you? Evening. Long time no see on the chat. Welcome back. David Thanos. Those Steiners are amazing. I really love the Rick Steiner, though. Yeah, I mean, what is this? The first time we're getting the Steiners in figure form since those old rubber figures from, was it San Francisco Toymaker? I think so. John Morrissey. Good point, Jeffrey. My corrected eyes for Giant Man also not arrived. Although Dan Who's sidekick, Rich, reported that his arrived in the UK last week. Oh, that's cool. So people are getting them. That's encouraging at least. King Collector. Thanos, I owe you one. So I just checked to see what all Big Rubber had, and I saw that they had the Rock and Roll Express for pre-order. Done. All right. Because Rock and Roll is here to stay. Here, G, got the latest Jada Street Fighter Mega Man Waves, Alpine from Walmart. Thanks for the tip on the sale, by the way. Absolutely. Transformers 8 at Night and Joy Toy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today. Those turtles are amazing. Nice. Did you get all 4 of them? They had some of the best feuds, and they were like rolling tight with Sting. And at that time, I was like, oh man, Sting's got his crew. It's like, back in that time frame, you had your world champ and they had 2 buddies with him or whatever, like a tag team. And Sting and the Steiners I put against anybody. So that was really cool to see. Rick Cage, opening boxes left and right. Gong Studio, Shazam, day before Cammy, Ride before Entertainment Earth, Ken and White, regular Ken. Nice. David Thanos, is anybody taking advantage of the GameStop buy 2 get 1 free? So I went to a GameStop last Friday before I watched along of Die Hard, and I didn't have time to browse because it was like time's ticking. I need to get back in time for the live, but it looked like they were pretty well stocked up in terms of figures. But it was like, oh man, I don't really know what I want to get, so I didn't get a chance to go looking through. I was just happy to get Alpine because they were holding them for me. So like, yes, got him. We're all good. Ryan, I read Jeremy Adams' first issue of Green Lantern and really enjoyed it. I'll stick with it. I'm using the trial sub to DC Infinite, and I think I'll end up springing for the Ultra subscription. Well, I definitely, if you're able to do that, that's the deal where you can look at all their stuff. Go back to the start of Rebirth, and that's when Joshua Williamson started on Flash. Great run the entire time, and when he finishes, he gives it to a great writer. So it's like you miss absolutely nothing with one writer going to another. So it was really good. It worked out well for fans of Flash. David Thanos, I also pre-ordered the Rock and Roll Express, Big Rubber guys. They got a pretty good NWA lineup. Dusty, Road Warriors, Rock and Roll, and Magnum, just to name a few. Do they have Hands of Stone, Ronnie Garvin, and Barry Windham? Ronnie San or Ronnie San? Let me know. I might grab some from the Indiana Jones Adventure Series line. Prices have fallen. Oh, cool. Where are you seeing those price drops? Doc Avenger. Hey, man, I was wondering if you're going to be getting a Mezco Thor. No, it does look really good. I don't have a lot of Mezco figures, and I'm really, really, really hoping that Hasbro has an updated, superior, ultimate, definitive Thor coming out next year, because we've gotten really great Iron Man figures, really good, almost close Captain America figures, but I think Thor is lacking a little bit. And as they get better Avengers, or this year alone, we're kind of like, yeah, Thor needs an update. So I'm really hoping we get that one from Marvel Legends. Hustle SM. Jada Street Fighter line has been immaculate. I'm excited to see how Storm Arena counters with their releases, especially since they've announced they're going to be doing Darkstalkers, Street Fighter Alpha 3. That was interesting because I thought they were just going to do Street Fighter Alpha. And they're also doing King of Fighters 98. So there's a lot of figures for them to slack off and getting to us in a proper, timely manner. But those could be some really good releases, especially if they're really sticking to that $30 price point that we saw on that card when they debuted the Storm Arena figures, because that would be a big help. We can get 3 figures from Storm Arena for the price of 1 regular Storm Collectibles figure. All right, Jamelin says, last week I got 4 Iron Grenadier in the mail and 2 Robo Skulls. Nice. Today, Batman and Ace arrived. What was that from? Oh, right, the McFarlane one, right. All right, as well as volumes 1 through 3 of Battle Action Force. Oh man, I read that. It was great stuff. And yesterday, CT Toys Brown Suit Wolvie showed up. What do you think? What's your favorite of those? You got a lot of good stuff. Biggest week in a while. Christmas came early. Right. I still need to do Christmas shopping. I don't want to tell everybody. Sorry, your present hasn't arrived. They had some crazy sales on Amazon, Hasbro Pulse, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. Sorry. Randall G. Green Lantern's been great so far. Great read. It has. Really good. Nathan William. No pressure, but I'm broadcasting you in a speakeasy bar here in beautiful New Hampshire. What's up, beautiful people in New Hampshire? What's up, Nathan? How are you, my friend? Amazon. Roberts, Infinite Realms. What's up, Robert? Hey, Jeff. Hope you're good. Pretty good, but I'm going to fake it till I make it. Didn't get a lot this week, but did get my Mafex Eradicator, which is awesome. Who'd you get Eradicator from? I got mine from Entertainment Earth, so maybe that's what's taking a little bit longer. I think last week. Jamelin said he got his from, was it Amy or Hobby Link Japan? Olu, Alpine is the only Joe I'm hunting for. Are you caught up, or he's the only one that you're like, I've got to get him right now? Devin B, what's up? I got Titania today. Nice. And Beyonder got Alpine this week. You had a good week. What do you think about Titania? I keep hearing the Sia song in my head. Matthew, so many great figures this year. My top 10 is definitely difficult. Right. I feel like 20 isn't even stretching it because it's like, yeah, 30 might have to be what we go with. Because I mean, geez, you could legitimately fill up I'm good for the year having mostly Marvel Legends, mostly Jada, mostly JoJo. I mean, it's a lot. So many great figures. Max Williams, if Jada did a Capcom versus SNK series, I'd probably buy all of them. Well, I guess there might be a little bit closer along on Storm Collectibles with their Storm Arena line, so maybe that's possible. John, what's your prediction about the shelf life of Amazon's MCU Lizard pre-order? I'm tempted to play the long game and wait for a sale, a gamble that I almost always lose. Well, let's go over to Amazon right now. Let's see how that gamut would play out for you if you were to wait. So let's go here. Let's go to Marvel Legends. And maybe I should do Spider-Man No Way Home figures because I feel like that's the best barometer of it. So let's see. We've got Lizard. He's here, but I wanted to see. These guys did not wait to get jacked up in price. And what's up with him being 25 instead of $24.99? Oh, let's see. 25. What is the deal with that? There's two of them. 24. That's regular price. I don't know what happened there. I feel like Lizard, and because I was just trying to randomly do this, they weren't cooperating and showing the figures. Now, listen, they're giving away the set. I may need to buy them because $18.88 for a 2-pack. Sheesh, what are we doing? I need to get those guys. Here you go. This is what I was talking about. Doc Ock, he's still $38.99. I know some Targets had him on sale, but I know he's not a Target figure, but he's still available. I don't know about a sale. I think during Black Friday he was $27.99 if I'm remembering that correctly. So, I mean, I guess you could. It does feel like a bit of a risk though. And this reminds me, I did get one more thing. Let me go pull it up real fast because it is close by. I got this set in, and boy, when you get a 3-pack, it's always this thing of like, is somebody gonna be messed up? But wow, they all came out really good. Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and Junior, and Sharon Carter. So really nice set. I need to hurry up and review them because I think maybe there's some candidates for a top 10 in this mix too. Also, I feel like people have done this. I don't know how well it turned out, but what's the deal with this Sharon Carter head? And does it work better for Emma Frost to replace that diabolically bad one that we have with the Astonishing X-Men? Matthew says Jada are making great figures. Really good figures. So now, guys, you did pre-order Snake. Nice. Maurice Phillip, good times on all. What's up, Maurice? How are you? Ryan, oh, got my shipping soon email from Pulse about the new Black Series, A New Hope, Luke and Leia. Might arrive before the new year. Oh, nice. New Hope, New Year. Awesome. Mr. Jones. Jada doing pretty dang good with the Street Fighter stuff. They are knocking it out. Just amazing work all around. Yep. Amy. Nice. I don't remember that, right? Mr. Jones. Alpine is one of the only Jones I see in my stores. That's wild. Mr. Jones, where are you at? Because I've seen most of the others from this wave. I've seen Iron Grenadier bats in person. They look really cool. Iron Grenadiers, same deal. Seen Storm Shadow. Alpine, I had to drive around to go track them down. King like Ronnie Garbage. Yeah, I forgot about that guy. Another all-time great. Mattel needs to make, but they won't. Mattel, they don't focus on the old school greats. So I have to remember this next time. There was not Rene Dupree. I think it's a Rob Conway figure. Yes, Rob Conway. And his head sculpt is perfect for Ronnie Garvin. I customized him and just slapped him on I think it was a Tully Blanchard body because Tully uses that red trunk steel. And if you just paint his hair up so, he fits in pretty well as a Ronnie Garvin stand-in until we get one from them. But maybe they can still get it. Ryan Daly, I use Winsor Newton brush restore and cleaner to take out the light purple part of Titania's costume. Much happier with her now. Oh, please send me a picture because, gosh, that was the one thing I was like, I don't know about that one with her. So I'm glad here is easily removable. David Thanos, I feel like the Marvel top 10 can be in any order. Right. I mean, that was the crazy part where I was like, these figures are all really, really good. And trying to distinguish between, well, this is why this one's 5 and this one's 2 was like, this is literally just preference at this point. It's not even like, oh man, the quality of this figure is so terrible compared to the number 1. It was just, boy, they're like from 7 on. I just felt like I could have just tossed them all up and just picked them in an order and been fine. But yeah, they really good figures from them this year. Vin Doom, God the Beyonder, and DJ. Guile is supposed to be delivered tonight. Nice. Felix, it's definitely a golden year for collecting. I'm with you. It has been an awesome year. Maurice is waiting on Santa to come through, waiting on the Joy Toy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, and 2 Foot Soldiers. That's cool. So we got a nice amount to overwhelm the Turtles. Good. Is Joy Toy made in April or Casey Jones too? They're with my freight forwarders, so I'm hoping they get to me by before Christmas. Nice. Jameless says the CT Wolverine did not disappoint. I don't get many knockoffs, but Mafex was taking too long to re-release the brown suit. The risk was worth it for the price, and wow. Nice. My first CT Wolverine got canceled by the seller, so I had to order from another. Were you able to get that one, Mr. Jones? Nice. Trey Jones. Nice. Love it. Jamelin. But the Robo Skull is my favorite item of the week. So weird, so evil, so cool. Very nice, very evil. Nice. Great quality construction too, by the way. And if you want any AEW figures, I highly recommend right now going to Ringside Collectibles because they are selling some figures for as low as $2.99. They can't get rid of them fast enough. And solid figures. I mean, in terms of the Jazzwares AEW figures, I mean, their QC is kind of sketchy. That's why I stopped collecting the line. But some of those are from before they started having all the major problems. So if you're interested, there's a really good way to go. Michael Solis, I replaced the Sharon Carter from the 3-packs head with one of the Hydra versus Shield. Females look much more like her. Nice. Please let me send me a photo of how that turned out for you. David Thanos, exit and hit that like button. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Jones is in Texas. Okay. I'm going to try to get these down where people are located a little bit better next year. That can be one of my resolutions. David Thanos, I wonder which Jada Street Fighters are going to be the first ones for 2025. It feels like they're a little bit overdue for a big guy. Maybe Honda, Zangief, Blanca. Ronnie-san, my Walmart removed all JoJo Classified. That's not great. John Morrissey, I've seen people put the head from Sharon Carter on the fugly Invisible Woman from a few years ago. It was just her. Actually, it was a weird expression. It was like she was like, ugh, and it didn't quite do what they were trying to do. But that's another good option for it because I feel like the ponytail sculpt they've got with her works just fine for Sharon. So it's like, which one do I want to go with this? So, yeah, I can see that being working just fine for Sue. Mr. Jones, yeah, just Alpine. The retro card stuff, the Iron Grenadier Bass, those 60th anniversary ones, and lots of Road Pigs. Yeah. Dog Avenger, I picked up Skrull Queen and Super Skrull for $17 and the 6-arm Spider-Man and Morbius for $26. It's Morbin time. AJ made out like a bandit at GameStop. Picked up Cobra Stinger, Falcon, Buzzer, Mutt Junkyard. Here to get closer to filling out the Rebels crew and the MCU Outriders. Nice. So you were taking advantage of their buy too. They actually had a Stinger in your GameStop. That's cool. Falcon, Buzzer, Mutt Junkyard, So which ones did you get for free on that deal? Because they're different prices. But the Rebel Screw is really fun. When you have them in hand all together, it's a really cool display. Like in part of my Star Wars setup, which is definitely going to take some readjusting and fixing thanks to Hasbro's Star Wars teams. Great output this year. Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup, and they've done a lot of good work. Diminity says Chris Reeves Superman coming soon, McFarlane. Yeah, that's a good figure. I feel like it was out a little earlier. Maybe it could have been in the running here. World Warrior. Jada Toys to me should get Toy Company of the Year award. I love the Jada Toys excitement. I mean, I'm like, man, they put up 5 figures in there, the Toy Company of the Year. Good stuff for them. King Collector Jeff, how much for that Shield 3-pack? I saw someone using Sharon Carter's head for the classified cover girl. Jeez, it's like everyone wants to use her head for something other than Sharon Carter. I got it on sale. I want to say it was 64 when I got it. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't 79. And I think it was 69, it was 65, then it was 64. Like, I'm not playing that game. I'm fine paying this price for these 3 figures, and I want all 3. So yeah, I'm happy they're back up, just from the sense of it not dropping down to $25 and me going, oh, if only I'd waited. I'm happy with these figures. And I got them from a UK Amazon seller, so I really understand how that worked, because they said it was coming after Christmas, and clearly it's before Christmas. So I'm excited. AJ, outside of GameStop, I got that CT Toys Wolverine everyone has been talking about. Pretty good, but I had a lot of QC that needed fixing. Oh, really? What kind of issues did you have with it? And just found Secret War Spidey today. Yeah, I feel like if I can just get Titania, I'll be happy. The rest, I don't really care about. Maybe I get Beyonder, but I'm still a little bit mad that they went with the modern Secret Wars for their version of Beyonder. Diminity, love my ultimate figure when it comes to love my Fiend ultimate figure when it comes to WWE. I got you. Maurice, the only other Joy Toy Ninja Turtle figures that I currently have for pre-order are April and Splinter. Okay, so I did see the April. Not sure if they're going to make any others, but Krang and Casey Jones should be possibles. Yeah, we've got to get Casey Jones. Also, you guys reading the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book? Really fun. Issue 5 came out this week. Had an amazing cover. Casey Jones got a little bit of a spotlight. Hopefully not for the only time. Mr. Jones also looks like Big Bad Toy Store. Charging me for my cut band and elect band. Nice. I play with toys. Yes, I'm going to be talking about those very soon. Just trying to. I'm almost caught up to the chat. So yeah, I'm going to talk about those real soon. I was excited about them. Randall G. Gal and Cammy, awesome. Pimp Destro head on the Iron Grenadier soldier makes him look regal. O-Ring Ghostbusters figures, awesome. Plus, I came in late. Did you talk about Superman? My Walmart has no Joes or Motu. I haven't been to my good Walmarts. Maybe I'll go tomorrow to one and see if they have anything there. I did talk about Superman, the trailer. I'm assuming you're talking about. In short, I was impressed. Patrick P. Hello. Van Doom, I think the 3-pack Marvel Legends Cabal and Power Man and Iron Fist are my favorites, being a Batman mark. This says a lot. I'm upset about the Cabal 3-pack. Randall G, Big Lots is going out of business, but they never really had any discounted toys. I feel like if Big Lots had more figures, I would have been going there. I know when they started in my area, they had a really decent amount of figures where I could walk down from my Target to the Big Lots and occasionally get some stuff, but you know, for me, much like a lot of malls, once you get rid of a figure outlet and GameStops are showing up in places outside of malls, I don't need to go there anymore. Shout out to KB Toys, pour one out for the homies there. I love going there, especially when my mom, especially this time of year when I was little, and my mom would have us in the malls till long after. You know, the stores were closed. It was like, all right, I'm going to spend an hour here at KB and Suncoast and Electronics Boutique. Gosh, what was the other one? Because it wasn't GameStop at that point. Babbage's, I think that's what name it was. But anyway, reminiscing. Reminisce. Olu, got my homie DeLorean just in time for Christmas. What do you think? Do you like it? I heard some people were upset the dock didn't fit in it. Dark Knight 297. What's good, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What's up, Dark Knight? How are you tonight? Lone Dragon, Walmart's here haven't had Motu in over a year, and no classifieds in like 8 months. Right. Wait, 2 more. NECA, Last Ronin, Donatello, and Leo. Nice. What do you think about them, Vin Doom? Rick H. Sir Jeff, I need a heads up. Typically, how long or what time do you end your live streams? It seems random. Trying to sync it with my office tasks, Captain. Well, if my voice holds out tonight, I'm going to be the regular time at 10 o'clock. I start at 8:05, generally. Unless I have to get some tea warmed up, in which case it might be 8:09. This past week, when I did it on Saturday, was because I was busy on Thursday. But typically, that's what I do. I play with toys. Wait, I thought they said Toys R Us was coming back. Don't fall for it. Until you're walking into a Toys R Us again. Don't believe it. Devin B. I love the Jeff Johns, Scott Collins run and Flash, the Rogues Gallery, and Captain Cold as leader. Yes. I'm excited about the new Captain Cold. Hope I can find that whole wave. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Mark Waid run on Flash too, but geez, that Jeff Johns run, and who else did he have? Had Howard Porter with him too. So good. I felt like every villain origin that he concocted during that run was a definitive one. So Mirror Master, the top, Captain Cold, one of my absolute favorite origin stories, period. It was so great. It was like, oh man, this guy is so cool. And I was like, man, that's what made me so disappointed with that DC Classics Captain Cold. I was like, but what is this? It was so small and tiny. I have some issues with this Captain Cold that we saw, but definitely not going to be the same problems as the other one. King Collector, I'm going to play the long game for Alpine and Beyonder. I want both, but they're feeling like Lando to me. Yeah, Lando did stick around. I haven't seen any of the Secret Wars waves, so my targets, I don't know, they are waiting until the January reset to get them, but I haven't seen a figure from that wave yet. So I heard some Macy's are closing. Toys R Us can't catch a break. When was the last time you shopped at Macy's? I tend to go there once a year just to do some Christmas shopping. That was a store where my grandma would go with me to do my shopping for my parents. She would take me to Hex, which became Macy's. So every year, I try to get at least one thing from Macy's in honor of my grandma. So but that's like the only time I go to Macy's. Now they have thrown in some toys, like you said, because of their Toys R Us connection, but they don't really have anything that I want. Plus, for whatever reason, they'll put the prices on their figures. I don't know what's up with that. Their price scanners don't work. But that's one where, again, it's in a mall. I don't go to malls anymore because they don't have anything I care about. All about the village. Yo. What's up, man? How are you? AJ, Toys R Us have been coming back for like 3 years. Sheesh, I feel like it's longer than that. Doc Avenger, Toys R Us are in and a part of Macy's. Maurice, Toys R Us wasn't coming back as an actual store, just a department section inside of some Macy's. Right. All about the villain says busy at dinner eating steak. Nice. Strong dinner flex. I'm eating steak tonight. But top figure's got to be Vac Metal, Cobra Commander, and bringing back classic retro troopers. Henry G, it's a pretty nice matchup on Thursday Night Football for a change. Oh no, means I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna be talking to 2 people tonight. Blake, Big Bad Toy Store be slimming. Street Wars, Secret Wars figures I pre-ordered keep getting pushed back from December to now January. That's weird. That is very much unlike them too. Attack Avenger. I can't walk through Macy's because of all the perfume mess with my lungs. They are right by the elevators, aren't they? Jibber, I missed out on Toys R Us as a kid. I am so sorry for you. It was one of those experiences that you can't replicate now, even if you went up north to our friends in Canada. Shout out MJR. But yeah, it was great. And the long aisles as a kid. Now, clearly, some of this is because you're yay high, and it's like, oh man, it's so much fun going to Toys R Us back in the day. That would be like one of my uses for a time machine. Go back to Toys R Us just to walk around and go. This is so much fun. Ones in Ohio weren't great in my adult toy collecting days. KB Toys was closer and cheaper when I was a kid. Yeah. I play with toys. I saw Iron Man Beyond or Titanium. That's interesting. Those would have been the ones that I thought would have gone first. Ryan Daly, man, someone posted a ton of Ultron figures at Ollie's. I went to my nearest one and they had every figure from that Ant-Man movie wave except Ultron. Tragedy. Yeah, I feel like he's one that would be really fun for people to army build. Even though I'm like, I know in the comic books that's canon to have a bunch of Ultrons run around. It's like, where are you putting all these army builders of Ultron? I have two and I feel like I've got too many. But I do like both Ultron figures they gave us. Jason Lyles, what's up, bro? How are you tonight? What's going on, Lyles Figure Files crew? Chilling, bro. How are you? King Collector. Yeah, man. KB was the best. So many great memories, especially in December. And before GameStop, I remember being called Rhinos. Interesting. So they had all kinds of different names. So we had like Babbage's and Electronic Boutique. And then they just became GameStop. It's like, whatever. They're still selling video games and they're selling more figures. So good deal. And there was a time where Electronic Boutique and Babbage did not sell many figures. It was like those collectible deals that you would see. And it was like maybe at Suncoast. They didn't have the traditional Marvel DC superheroes, maybe a little bit DC Direct, but it was not like a Marvel Legends kind of thing. Now it's totally different. Now I actually have to go there to check them out. Devin B. Toys R Us is still an international brand. They just broke up the American branch to sell off Babies R Us and their shipping fleet. It was a hatchet job by Bain Capital. You're right. Not a fan of them. Jeez. MPUT Reviews and Customs. Hey guys, what's up, MPUT? Uh-oh. Maurice Blake. I got pre-order processing notices from Big Bad Toy Store from Secret Wars, Iron Man, and Wolverine. Interesting. David Thanos, I had Babbage's in Electronic Boutique. Yeah, okay. What area are you in again, David? You're Miami, right? Malcolm Lee. Ultron and Iron Man, you can't have too many armor builder die. Yo, Joe. I mean, I have way more Iron Man figures than I ever thought I was gonna have in my collection. But it's like, well, there are cool figures. It's not like they are terrible. But yeah, it's wild because like, yeah, okay. I guess I'm buying this Iron Man figure too. And I'm sure there'll be more in the next year to come. All right, let's see. You are in Miami. Awesome. Okay, so you all wanted to know my thoughts on the McFarlane stuff. But first, shout out Chinbot. I gotta give it up to the guys at Star Wars because again, you can check the tape, the receipt tapes on the old videos. And I'm like, Star Wars is dropping the ball. They're not doing what should be an obvious no-brainer. They're not giving us army builders. They're not giving us battle droids. They're not giving us super battle droids. Where are the clone troopers? Where are the stormtroopers? They need to come out all the time. They've really made some super headway. And speaking of headway, my Yoda and Commander Gree are not here yet, even though they've been processed. They should be coming. Because I was really excited. I opened up my Darth Sidious today. I was like, or not today, yesterday. And I was like, oh man, this is cool. Where is Yoda to fight him? So he's coming soon enough. But let's give it up for another one that Hasbro's release. And this pre-order was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday because I made sure to have my alarm set so I could get this pre-order in. I didn't need to rush. They're still, available for pre-order. It's the Black Series Phase 1 Clone Trooper and the Super Battle Droid. And I love this. There's no funky colors. I remember how disappointed I was with that Super Battle Droid and the C-3PO. I was like, what are you all doing? This is terrible. This one's great because I can never have enough Clone Troopers, either phase, pairing them up with a Battle Droid. This is what I was talking about. This is just, you've got a license to print money doing these 2-packs. These are just army builders on army builders on army builders. So I got 2 and I cannot wait to get more Super Battle Droids and more Clone Troopers into the fray. And I can have a little bit of distinction here because now I'm going to have a clone army from Phase 1 and then I'm going to have one from Phase 2. So it's really exciting. And good job, Hasbro, Star Wars Black Series team. I've given you all so much grief over the years, but you really turned the corner like Superman was rotating the planet on you. What y'all have done this year is super commendable, and I am so happy that y'all have gotten this thing on task. Is great stuff. All right, let's see here. Where'd I go in there? So Star Wars gets most improved for the year in award. Listen, I mean, I don't say they did what I said, but it was just a no-brainer. And then they started doing more prequel characters. I mean, we got a Phantom Menace Anakin, Padme, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. We already had Darth Maul. We've had those latter three before, but getting them in the 3-pack with better face printing, better, slightly tweaked articulation, that was good. So now we got the main characters. Then we got Darth Sidious, and he's the first one from the Revenge of the Sith line. And I know they've done little kind of offshoots where they've given us more Clone War era figures. This is the first Revenge of the Sith. I know he's not going to be the only one, but yeah, I think they've done really well because I feel like the other brands, G.I. Joe, of course, I mean, how are they going to improve on what they've done? I think Marvel Legends was consistent back, in the latter half of 2022. So they've been continuing. 2023, they were awesome. 2024 is just more of the same for them. But Star Wars, they had a lot of digging out of a hole they created. And I think they've done a really good job with that. Let's see here. Ryan Daly, my Secret Wars Spider-Man shipped this week, but it's DHL, so should arrive by Valentine's Day. It sounds about right. David Thanos, thinking of the Secret Wars cap. Love the paint apps. It does have that going for it. David Thanos, I feel like Big Bad Toy Store don't like shipping to the Miami area. Good luck, Blake. Rick Cage, well, sir, Jeff. I'm currently sitting in a mall office watching cameras. We have Macy's. Only ever saw Zabu in there. Wow, TRU lives in Canada. Maurice, would have loved a 2-pack of those Clone Troopers instead. I've already got a couple of those Super Battle Droids. How many are you trying to army build? Because I feel like you could probably pair up with somebody who wants more Clone Troopers or wants less. When you give them your Battle Droids or vice versa. Dog Avenger, I can't believe I still don't have any Stormtroopers. I don't believe that either. I mean, they have put them out. And they have the better one up with the Fleet Trooper. So there you go. King Collector. Yeah, many great memories from Toys R Us too. Even if they reopen, it won't be the same, right? But we do need a big box toy store. Amazon or Temu needs a box store. Yeah, it is. It feels like there's a need. I mean, we're adults. We'd buy stuff. It'd be pretty fun for us to be able to buy stuff without just having to rely on getting it online. Hammerhead. I still haven't seen Hammerhead in stores. He was so far away from being made into my list simply because I've never seen him. My dream 2-pack for Black Series is a tall blue Snaggletooth and a short red Snaggletooth. Did I remember that wrong? They doing that for the vintage collection? Ryan says absolutely. Jamlin, I rarely get Black Series these days, but I may pick up one or two of these. No pre-ordering, however. It's not GameStop pre-ordering. Mr. Jones, if only they do a whole box set for the full Max Rebo band. Mike Hex, what's up, man? Sup? Got my Tommy Time Machine. It's incredible. Nice. Hustle SM wants to know, hey, Jeff, collect any figure arts? If so, what line? Not for a while. I was getting, when the Black Series was putting out terrible likenesses of actors, I was getting their Star Wars figures, but I haven't gotten any of those in a long time. Blake, also, my confidence won't be mended until Black Series makes a Sand Trooper. 2-pack with different colored pauldrons would be even better. They do have a Sand Trooper. He was one of the early ones, and he still holds up just fine. A little bit top heavy because of that massive backpack, but the Sand Trooper was really fun. Actually, let me see how tricky that would be to find. But they did have one. And in let's see. Yes. Okay. So in that Clone Wars finale, they had the Sand Trooper out there for some reason. Yes. Great. That was easy. I love when it's just a matter of, hey, I think I can find it. So yeah, here's the Sand Trooper they put out. You can see him over there to the side of the two Stormtroopers, and he looks really good. But like I mentioned, that backpack is massive, and it will definitely weigh him down. But yeah, there you go. This is why I need more snow. I need some snow coming this year so I can do some more fun snow pictures. All right. King Collector. Yes, Star Wars Black has been knocking out the park. I'm almost finished with the line. I got so many Star Wars figures, but I just realized I don't have an old Ben Kenobi figure. Crazy. Huh. I have one from Figure Arts, as Hustle SM just asked, but I don't have a Black Series version. Oh, Dieselin, Berkey. I'm sorry for butchering all of that. Any updates on those Marvel Legends, Marvel versus 2-packs? Really hoping we'll get that War Machine Omega Red 2-pack that was rumored. I mean, those rumored leaked lineups have been dead on, so they just haven't been revealed. It's not a thing on an update. I guess maybe we'll see it come that first live stream in January, maybe February. But they have been dead on. So, I mean, no reason to worry about it. David Thanos. I remember the first thing I saw in Toys R Us was the wall of the classic Superstars figures. I so wanted to collect that at a young age, but didn't know where to put them. Gosh. That's wild. Only wild because I remember going to Toys R Us and my early memories seeing the original Star Wars figures and the G.I. Joe figures. And like, this is amazing. So I guess maybe it was not the original Star Wars. It's probably Empire Strikes Back. And maybe not Return of the Jedi yet, but definitely G.I. Joe. Masters of the Universe. And what else is 82, 83? Transformers were later. Right? Anyway, keep it moving. Someone at Hasbro has Vertigo. Goons and Troop 2-pack should be mandatory. Or Cage, they're doing better now. I mean, I'm not going to hate on them for actually getting it right. And they're doing that now. Mike Hex, Sand Troopers Wave 1. Gosh, I can't believe it was that long ago. So I stuck to McFarlane sports figures. Oh, which ones do you have? Ryan Daly. I need that Imperial Probe droid. You know, for a while, it was like going so cheap. It was like, is there something drastically wrong with it? But it's really well done. Need snow for Sand Troopers? No, I was reenacting the scene in Clone Wars. And there were Sand Troopers there for whatever reason. And I don't, let me see if I can pull up an image of that. Clone Wars, Darth Vader. Finale. Let's see if that shows up and works. Of course not. Well, not without playing the full YouTube clip of it. Darn it. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could pull that up, but no, I'm going to have to look through the whole video. And as such, I won't be doing that. But anyway, the Sand Troopers are there for whatever reason. Mike X, these Ross videos and pics are killing me. I wish we had a Ross in New England. Do you have a budget store by your way, Mike? Jalen, apparently there are 4 actual Toys R Us locations and a whopping 451 inside Macy's. Those aren't really Toys R Us though, but they are 81 in Canada. Road trip. But Jay is saying the prices are bad in Canada. Even there, need a large cone. Right. Right. When I knew Toys R Us was going away, I took my 6-month-old son there just so he could say he was a Toys R Us kid one day. That's good parenting there, Ryan. I was taking videos like, this is so sad. And then like the vultures were coming. Hey, they've got this thing. I don't even know what it is, but it's on sale for 20% off. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a ton of army builders we still need from Marvel Legends. Jason Miles. Jace. They actually had a TRU at the Macy's I went to today. Well, thanks for letting me know, bro. What fairs did they have, by the way? Mr. Jones, do you think I can get my wife to go along with traveling to Australia and the Philippines and go, oh, I didn't know there was a Toys R Us here. Since we're here, we might as well visit. What do you think? Think that would play? Blake, Jeff, did you get the 6-inch dewback? No. I just looked it up and it comes with a Sand Trooper Gray Palmer. No. So I missed out on the Black Series, Tauntaun, the Wampa. They both came with their versions of Han and Luke, and I've since got different versions of them. I think there was another vehicle creature like the dewback that I also missed out on, but yeah, I didn't start getting the vehicles until the Sand Trooper or the Sand Speeder and the Snow Speeder, which is awesome. Randall G. Arizona didn't have Toys R Us. We had KB and Lionel Playworld. Oh, cool. Playworld was awesome, and it was better than Toys R Us. It was Nirvana to me. Here we are now. Just a kid's dream of Star Wars, superheroes, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Nice. Mr. Jones, you have been getting a lot of cool stuff with this year's RossCon. Mike, we have Ollie's far and few between. We have Ocean State, Joe Blott, his Reed Richards lab coat times 2. Big lots for the thing are getting bought out by Ollie's. Oh, interesting. Now that could work out for me because the big lots that closed is a lot closer than any of the Ollies. So that'd be great, actually. Jacob the Wrestling Fan, what's up? Recently bought Alex Reynolds won 5,000, Brandon Cutler won 3,000. Reynolds was 40 and Cutler was 60. Should be coming before Christmas. That's sad that that's a pretty decent deal for those figures. And that was another reason why I was like, y'all are tripping. Because the bunny was like an exclusive figure like that. I was like, why are y'all doing this? This really turned me off on that. Mr. Jones, I took my kids to Toys R Us the final week and they were open and filling it for memories. Right. Mr. Jones, I had a Black Series Tauntaun, but his legs were super loose. Were you able to fix those? I feel like an entertainer. This cold, I probably am contagious. King Elector. I remember Toys R Us, if you want to buy video games or RC cars, you had to get the ticket right after paying onto the window. Right. It's such a back alley transaction there. And it was like this weird setup. But yeah, there's an Ollie's that took over from the old Toys R Us. And they kind of still have the remnants of that door, which is no use for anything else but that. Martin finally found the G.I. Joe vs. Transformers pack. Thunder Machine Soundwave today. How much did you pay for it? Snake Eyes, you're going to work that Big Lots. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm caught up with the chat. Yay me. And somehow it's 9 o'clock. How did that happen? Devin B, sounds like we could have a whole episode of Toys R Us member berries. Listen, Devin, you don't have to get me hyped up and sell me on the idea of doing a Toys R Us episode. $24.99, that's pretty decent because I know Ross is starting to go, wait a second, we got a lot of these collectors here. Instead of $9.99 for these Marvel figures, let's bump them up to $12.99, which isn't terrible, but it's like, okay. That's the price point where Ollie's beats them out, though, if Ollie's has the same figures. Okay, so let's go. McFarlane did their live stream this week, showing off some figures, some of which coincidentally were timed along with the Superman teaser and trailer. Not this one. First one was Power Girl, and I think she looks really good. They're not doing a Marvel Legends thing. She actually has proportions that are correct. That's great. Comes with streaky. That's fun. So good work on that. And I'm really wow. What's up with my mouse here? It's going crazy. Okay. We got this one. The loose version. That's better. Decent job on the boots. A little bit more detail than I want, but whatever. It's not messing up anything. Cloth cape. Awesome. I'm not sure if I'm loving the head sculpt. I mean, it is fierce, determined Power Girl. I don't know what other expression I would have for her. I mean, it looks solid. And it doesn't have that whole, oh man, this is too modern to look like this new version. That's awful. And Streak looks fun. I mean, it looks like Streak actually has a cloth cape too, which is wild. But she looks solid. Definitely going to be getting her to prove McFarlane right that female figures do not sell if you put them out 1 to every 40 figures. Guy Gardner here. Guy, I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with the jacket. I know this was something that was a bit of a conundrum for the DC Classics line too. They made his jacket torso piece too big, made him a little bit too tall and bulky. So it was a little bit weird on that front. But got that. I like the hair much better. You can see it's got more of that Mo haircut. So there's the little close crop on the sides, a little bit of a bowl cut there. He looks good. I like his expression, but I love the fact that he's got more expressions, more options. And you can even change up his hairpiece. How cool is that? So got that. I'm just curious about how his articulation is going to work. Is this thing so soft, rubbery that you can still get all that articulation from that chest torso area? Or is it going to be one of those deals where it's like, oh boy, that's too bad. It's so sad. Hopefully this is just a big rubber overlay and we're all good. I do wonder if it's a little bit too big, but maybe that's the case of their chest in general being a little bit too big and too thick. So we'll see. I think I'm pretty happy with Guy. I love the fact that he's got two very different alternate expressions and the fact that he can mix up his hair. Very cool. Then we get Captain Cold. And here's my one gripe with this figure. I think they needed to pull this hood up a little bit more because, I mean, he has a 7 head. But I think the reason they did it was so you could swap out these different head plates or face plates, which is like, okay, cool. I do appreciate that. But I don't know if I would have preferred to have that hood looking better little bit more shading or something to avoid having this massive forehead thing going. But he looks good in all other respects. I love how they did the hood piece there, kind of so it won't be in the way and affecting his articulation. Love Captain Cold. Is one of my favorite villains, so very happy to see how he turned out. So good work there, and looking forward to getting all three of them. Let's see. What's the chat say? I took my kid to one of those imposter Toys R Us's, and they have a bench with Jeffrey. I took a picture of him on the bench so he could have his Toys R Us memory. I took a picture with that Jeffrey too, spelled wrong, but yes. Jacob, it's a shame, but I'd rather than be limited than not come out at all. Bunny's the most expensive of the three. 100 is the most common price. That's terrible. Whew. Maurice, they shortchanged her with the accessories. Guess Uncle Todd figured we'd buy her anyway, so don't bother. What should she have? G-Brew, I like the Power Girl. Felix, that Power Girl looks solid. I agree. Maurice, want to get the Power Girl and Captain Colt. Was never a fan of Guy. Ryan Daly, fun fact, Power Girl's bust size is because Wally Wood kept inking her to make them look bigger in All-Star Comics. He wanted to keep making them bigger until Jerry Conway made him stop. King Collector, I still have my DC Direct Guy Garner. Still holds up. It does. I won't be buying a new one anytime soon. My DC Direct Lanterns are still undisputed. Dude. My Hex. Essentially the reel I just made of my time machine unit so the music doesn't kill your feet or something. If it's perfect with Legends and NECA, send it on my Instagram. I just put my phone away because my friends were texting like madmen. What's Power Girl pre-order coming up? No news. So with McFarlane, that could be, I don't know. It's a tricky time of year to reveal stuff. Maybe early in January. Let's see if our friends over at Entertainment Earth can help us out. Let's go to the drop zone. Finn Balor says, what's up? All right, so let's see. So, next week, got this icy blue Superman. Diamond Select, Tamashi Nation. Tamashi, not Tamashi. Oh, let's see. Hasbro. Interesting. Turn a page and check out a new chapter in collecting some of your favorite figures. We can't say which ones they are yet, but you're sharp. And if you can read the cards, we think you can make a bet on what these might be. Is that an X-Men clue? Gamut? Change is inevitable. There's a lot of changes to be had. Big changes, old changes, classic changes. Changes that may, for some reason, remind you of that one guy from the one CBS sitcom. Don't know what that one is either. So let's see. Still nothing from McFarlane, which is weird. So maybe not anytime soon. It's interesting because normally when they show stuff, it's coming right away. All right. Well, I think that was all the news I had. Like this stuff I want to talk about. I thought was really cool and all this stuff. I think got it covered. Great. So now that out the way, it's 9:16. So I got this in early before like 10 o'clock. Let's talk about it. You all have mentioned, I mentioned, it's been a really great year for figures. So many great options for so many great lines. And I'm working on my top 10s for all the lines I'm collecting. But I wanted to ask you all, what was your absolute top figure? And maybe favorite, maybe it's not the best one, but what was your favorite figure from the different lines you collect? And that might just be Marvel Legends. That might just be Mafex. It might just be Jada Toys for you. But if you're like me, you got Transformers, G.I. Joe, McFarlane Multiverse, Marvel Legends, WWE, Mafex, Star Wars Black Series, you probably got a lot of options in this categories. So now I'll open it up to you all. What were your favorite figures from the lines that you collect this year? Mike Hex, AY Agent Venom, but the CT Toys third-party version. Oh wow! So CT Toys is doing a little bit of everything, not just Mafex, huh? King Collector, that Captain Cold looks great. The classic looks are my favorite, but I made a custom Captain Cold that I'm good with. Someone will be buying that new one. G-Brew, Marvel Legends Deluxe Phoenix. So nice, he bought her twice. What'd you do with the other one? Oops. Mike Hex, I have 4 of them I compared. Which ones? Sorry. Brent Dash, Marvel Legends Odin. Yeah, because it's like they put so much work into that figure, whereas like how can they reuse this sculpt for anybody else? They would have to just do some ridiculous repainting and reuse, but they really did a great job of that figure. And spoiler, he is in my top 10 Marvel Legends for 2024. Kind of feel like if you don't have one there, maybe just don't like the character, just did not see him. Dog Avenger, Mezco, Shadow, Marvel Legends, Icarus, and Angel. Also two on my list. Icarus is a character or a figure that has no business being as good as he is. Because like he's Icarus, who cares? But they knocked that figure out and did a great job with him. And for sure. Devin B, 86 movie Prime was just a thing of beauty. Right. Absolutely. Maurice, Joy Toy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are my favorite figures for this year. Nice. So for all of them, or just is there one of the turtles that stood out more than another? Ryan Daly, best Jada Classified, Retro Duke, runner up Doc. I feel like there's some retros that are really gonna go fast and loose with people's list because it's like I'm trying to decide between the three, and it's like, well, I guess. Doc is really good too. There's so much on the G.I. Joe front. Snake Eyes, Figure Arts, Tekken, Jin Sakai, and Kazuya. Nice. Mike, the AY Agent Venom. There's two CT toys, white and black. The genuine AY by Kyoto and a straight up non-CT bootleg. There's a lot of them then. Huh. Excuse me. Henry G says Retro Coco. Love that figure. That's a really good one. Rick H. King Collector A. Indeed, Your Majesty. Ditto. What he said, Sir Jeff. DC Direct GOAT. Ryan Daly, Best Marvel Legends, The Wasp. Runner up, She-Hulk. That 2-pack was just awesome. She-Hulk was a great figure. Jamelin, She-Hulk is up there for me. They did a great job with her. Then Doom, dang it, forgot about my Yellow Park Megatron. Prime and Starscream is my favorites. There's still time. I'm not putting anyone down. I'm not etching them in stone. You can change your mind here. It's all good. David Thanos, Transformers, Prime Studio Series, Prime Studio Series 86, WWE, Mutant Ninja Turtles, Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. Marvel Legends, Ghost Rider, nice. G.I. Joe, Scarlet, NECA, 80s, Alf, good choices. Surprisingly, don't have as many NECA options. Henry G or Angel, yeah. Ryan Daly, Best Transformers, Studio 86, Bumblebee, runner up, Optimus Prime, Optimus. Both very good choices. Ryan Daly, Best Star Wars Black Series, Momon Nodon, Hammerhead, runner up, Ki-Adi Mundi. Yes, really good one. Maurice, the four of them as a whole. Nice. I guess you really can't break them up, right? Steve Nar, what's up, Steve? Mafex Daredevil is really good. He does look really good. G-Brew, Mafex, X-Men Phoenix, Operation Monster Force, Dracula, Figura Obscura, Frankenstein's Creature. Is that for Monster? Is that Figura Obscura? NECA, Christopher Lee Dracula. Nice. King Collector. I love that Marvel Select Crimson Dynamo. I feel like everyone slept on him. That is probably true because when I saw him, I was like, this looks great. I guess I haven't seen too many pictures of him against like the Marvel Legends 80th or 20th anniversary Iron Man. Maybe that's what's holding me up. I did forget about that one though. Good call. David Thanos, Street Fighter, Bison. There we go. John Morrissey, Marvel Legends, Ghost Rider plus Bike. A lot of votes there. Nautica Blue, 23 VTV, BST AXN, Turtle Line, Wolverine, Anniversary Line. Wolverine Anniversary Line was just killing it all around. I mean, just great figures with every release. Good call on those. Ryan Daly, thank you so much, my friend, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Best DC Multiverse, Batman 66, runner-up, Batman Detective 27. Note, these are the only two McFarlanes I have at this point. They have really good figures. They're better than I think a lot of people who are just like, McFarlane, they're terrible. I think they're pretty good. Henry G, SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball King Cold, nice. Blake Tarpley, McFarlane, Batman 66. I feel like he's going to win a lot of these categories there. Marvel Legends, Whiplash, Iron Man. Which one? There's so many good Iron Man figures this year. Motu Revelation, Snout Spout, which I still don't have. Mezco, Doctor Doom. Nice. Classified, Cobra Commander, because I gave him a hood. And this is very nice looking hood. Eagle Force, Leon Kelly. Job turkeys. NECA, Flash Gordon, Prince Fulton. Nice. Very good choices. Michael Solis. Marvel Legends, Nick Fury, but I might be a little bit biased. Why is that? Jalen. Retro Scarlet, Doc, and the Night Force 2-pack are some of my faves. Maybe we should just list all the jokes. You wouldn't be wrong doing it that way, would you? Lar, I know I'm in the minority, but the best toy of 2024 is Makina, Gray White, Not Mask, Night Shark, and Portia White. I mean, this is why I'm asking for it, because I want to see there's some figures that I need to bring a little bit more spotlight and attention to. So that's cool. Thank you for sharing that one. It did look cool. So you're happy with it. I take it. Dog Avenger. Of the G.I. Joe figures that shocked me the most was Wreckage and the Night Force Shockwave. Nautica Blue 23 VTV. The Batmobile. Which one? Lots of those came out this year too. Blades Art Blue. Runner-ups. Marvel Legends Gold Retro Iron Man. Yes. She-Hulk. Miss Marvel. Classified Wakanda. I feel like Wakanda doesn't get enough love because he's in that wave with a badly needed old school Duke and Scarlet, but Wakanda was really well done too. Rick Cage, Squadron, Biker Scouts, Hot Toys, Jedi Luke and Grogu, Storm Collectibles, Shao Kahn with Throne. Nice. Lar A, aka not Gloria Baker. Gloria. Yes. David Thanos, McFarlane is between the Last Joker. You're talking about the Silver Age. This is the Last Joker, I assume. And Penguin. Yes. Bryn Dash. I forgot about 86 Optimus. Ryan Daly. Gotta bounce, everybody. Happy holidays. My friend, thank you so much, Ryan. Hope you enjoy your holidays too. Dog Avenger. I would love to get a Mafex Bane. I did as well. Thank you. Rock. R. Hewlin. Monday Night War DDP really set off my collection. How did you find that DDP, my friend? That was one I really wanted to find. So I could do my full-on self-high five. Bang! Damn, I'm really disappointed I still haven't found that figure. And the NWO Kurt Hennig. It's like they put all these figures I actually wanted to Walmart, who doesn't even update their website. Jamelin. For Marvel Select, I agree. Crimson Dynamo is pretty tight, but Sue Storm and Captain America tough to beat for me. Oh, that's right. They came out this year too. Snake Eyes. Jada Toys, Street Fighter, Guile, and Cammy. Strong choices there. G-Brew. I'm predicting my personal 2025's best figures. X Factor Cyclops at the 1A HasLab. Boom. Done. Chris Dodge. Storm Shadow, classified version 2. Nice. I feel like that figure gets just hated on so much. People are like, I gotta fix it and change it. So I'm glad to hear somebody actually likes the figure. Studio 86, Optimus Prime, and Swoop. Yes, Swoop gets a little love there. Batman 66, Multiverse, Mafex, Daredevil, and Bane. I keep forgetting about that Daredevil. Doc Avenger. The only McFarlane thing I got this year was animated series Batmobile. Really? The only thing. Interesting. Felix, I don't know if I can type all my top figs this year. I've been blown away by so many lines. And it's been a good year on that end. Our healing. Nacelle Biker Mice need some love. They did look pretty cool, so I'm glad to hear you mention them too. Rick Cage, Mythic Legions, Valiant Knight, Massiverse, King Grayskull, Mezco, 112 Shadow. Dark Knight 297, Mafex, Night Crusader, Batman, and Daredevil. Henry G, dang, forgot about that Retro Wakanda. Hey, Retro Beachhead, this is so hard. Right. That's why I was like, let me make y'all work for it. And then, the next couple days or so, before I go away, let's do a top 10, Joe, and all that good stuff. So we'll have time for this. I just was really curious. If you had to just choose one, what would those figures be? David Thanos, which DDP you looking for, Jeff? Regular Chase? I don't know if I... wait. Is it Chase the one with the jeans? I think both of them come with jeans. Either way, I'm either one because, gosh, I need that version of DDP for my collection. I was really bummed that he's been so hard to find here. Jamelin, Massiverse might be a tie between Snout Spout and Merman. Have you seen those new ones with Evil Land and Fisto? They look really cool. I wish I'd found them when Target was doing their buy $50 worth of figures with a 60, 50 and get $10 off because they were some good figures. Oh, yeah, Jamelin. Marvel Select Cap is a banger, says Henry G. Snake Eyes says Patriot Studio 112 Captain Silverblade action figure, aka Chris Redfield from Resident Evil. Then Doom, yes. Storm Collectibles Shao Kahn. Here we go. Dang, Jamlin. Snoutspout is one of the best Masterverse. Lone Dragon, Ghost of Christmas Pass. Lar, people complain about completing Black Series scenes, Marvel Legends teams, DC Comics characters, but that Mass Shark vehicle and Gloria Baker and Toon Accurate suit was a wait of 40 years. That's too long. Way too long. Hustle SM. Joy Toy at 118 scale is king. Maurice. So annoyed I missed that Shadow. One of my favorite pulp characters along with Phantom and Mandrake. Is the Shadow super hard to find now? David Thanos. Ultimate Outsiders. Sweet. Battle Armor Skeleton. Yeah. I was about to correct myself and say I read that wrong. It should be Skeletor, but I did read it right. Let's not forget about Torch. Right. To complete the original 3 Dreadnoks. Jalen Parks, who said Wreckage? Yeah, he took me forever to acquire. Shout out David Thanos, but I enjoy it much more than I expected. I have Firefly and was still impressed. Nice. Nice to see everybody in the chat working together. Made it easier to find figures. Rick Cage, DC Multiverse Max Mercury. I still need to get. Marvel Legends Zabu, Jada, Street Fighter Chun-Li, Target exclusive, Valverse, Praetorian Elite. It's green, like Lantern. Harry G, I have an easier time picking my favorite child. I won't tell them that either. All right. Well, I think that's everything in the chat. I'm going to save what's left of my voice here so I can do some more videos. Yeah, what Skeletor? Thanks, Belcher. I was fixing it in my head and correcting. Cable probably would be on there, Michael, if I can find him. And it was like, but I do have my order into Entertainment Earth. So hopefully next year he'll come through. So we'll see. All right. Well, what's the O for? All right. Let's see. Any other suggestions, recommendations for your favorite figures for this year from your favorite lines? I'm going to share mine now. Transformers Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. From the second it got revealed, like, yeah, this is a lock. I think Blake Ryan said this, but Bumblebee needs to be a runner-up because I really wanted Bumblebee from my collection. Getting him there was like, yes, and he's such a great figure. So definitely Bumblebee. Let's see, Multiverse or DC McFarlane DC Multiverse Penguin. That figure was great. When they showed him, I said this is going to be a really hard one for anybody else to beat. Really love that Riddler. I think the Joker figure is really cool. But I think the fact they had to do all this unique sculpting for Penguin put him over the top for me. And he's such a great classic old school version. So he's there for my multiverse. WWE just got him, but yeah, Steiner Brothers. Mafex, Bane. Star Wars Black Series. The fact that we get a clone trooper and a battle droid, that's gonna win for me on that one. Let's see. Marvel Legends, Angel, because I've wanted a better figure of Angel for so long. You know, I had that old Toy Biz one with the Brad Pitt head sculpt, the super heavy wings that made him a really massive shelf hog or topple your collection. So yeah, and then for G.I. Joe, I have this 3-way dance going between Retro, Scarlet, Duke, and Cobra Commander. Choose any one of those 3. I'm going to be fine with that choice. Really good. Let's see what else you all said. Rebel Tech Stitch was awesome. Like for Lilo and Stitch? Steve Nar. Classified Retro Cobra Commander Beachhead. Did Mafex Mando 2.0 come out this year? Not sure. Marvel Legends Phoenix Force. Also Mafex Phoenix. Mezco Bartholomew. Vex. Classified Retro Scarlet. So your line has a thing for redheads there. Michael Solis. McFarlane, Damian Wayne. A figure I need to track down. I love that little guy. David Thanos, one last one. WWE Superstars, British Bulldog. Nice. Han. What's up, Han? Amazing Yamaguchi Catwoman. What was her look on that one? Chandler Parks. Oh, man, that Penguin forgot about him. Arhula says, now you know I didn't find DDP. I paid the eBay tax. With Attitude Era being my most loved era, I can't let those slip by. Don't mind overpaying with the sales at ringside. I broke even, basically. That's a good way to look at it. So, yeah, that makes sense. Blake, the Penguin would have been perfect if he came with an open umbrella. Yeah, it would have. It would have. But it's so good anyway. Rick Cage, imports. Anna Mester, Thunderbolt Squad, Vodka Mirror Cyber Girl, Snail Shell, Pumpkin Princess. Those are fun names. Mafex, Secret Wars are amazing. Han, 3-0 Transformers, Bumblebee Premium Collectible Optimus Prime, 19 inches of greatness. Lone Dragon, no one said Dragonfly. So the thing with the Dragonfly with Giant Man is they're like a category onto themselves. So it's like, it's basically what's my favorite HasLab. I got two, so it's which one do you prefer more? I don't know. I mean, I like them both. But there's really nothing else comparable in terms of, like the WWE Lowrider. That's a vehicle. I count that. No, because I got it for like $20. Now, $300 figure and vehicle should be better than most of my retail pickups. So it's a weird position for those figures. If you want to call like a wild card, I put both of them in there though. King Collector, absolutely right about that Toy Biz Angel. Upgraded mine. What about Hot Toys, Jeff? You know it was weird, David. I did not get a one Hot Toys figure this year, which is crazy. But I'm assuming later on I will get some next year. Michael Solis, Marvel Legends, Giant Cross-Eyed Man. Han, Jada Classified Firefly, not Dragonfly. Hustle SM, Jada Toys DJ was a pleasant surprise. Jamaica stand up. Maurice, Snail Shell seemed to master the perfect level of cheesecake without going too overboard. Okay. People said mass and Batmobiles earlier. Those are vehicles. Well, I mean, I put anything under $100 or right around that price point in that same category, but I would not put something I'm paying $300 for or $250 because that $250 vehicle needs to be better than a $30 or $100 vehicle. But anyway, I mean, it's your choices. I'm not shooting it down. I'm just saying, I didn't mention the Dragonfly and Giant Man. Han, I don't know if anyone said Mafex Daredevil. I got this stream a minute ago. They have. Daredevil Mafex has been a very popular choice. Welcome aboard to the chat. Let's see here. I think I've gone through and I said all of mine. Great. Let's see here. Is there anything else that I wanted to mention? Oops. Figure arts. Jordan Lloyd from Sky and Family. Snake Eyes. Okay. Good deal. All right. Hot Toys are okay, but considering the price, they need to be super articulated. Let's be honest. Still an action figure. Yeah, this kind of thing is like, don't want to move it around too much. I don't want to break this figure that I paid all this money for. So it is a bit of a conundrum. Lone Dragon, Frankenstein's creature was really nice as well. Who did that one? Oh, okay. Well, I think that's everything. I've answered all the questions, comments in the chat. My voice is fading. Desperately in need of some NyQuil now. But I'll be back on at some point over the weekend doing a little quick video. Probably not a live, but I'll have it up soon. Stay tuned. Trying to get out some more videos before I'm away for Christmas break. We'll see real soon. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this Thursday. Oh, another Four Horsemen figure obscure. Thank you. And Jalen says, feel the need to mention Odious from Unparalleled Universe. I guess that's my fave indie figure. I should have put that on there. David Thanos, Bo Nix looks like the real deal. Caleb Williams and the Bears once again. Rick Cage, 3-0 MDLX, Nemesis Pride, NECA, Foot Soldier, Super 7, the worst. Black Falcon, Hellfire variant, classified, vintage Duke. Do I have Instagram? Yes. Slough's Figure Files. Sunar, happy holidays. All. Hey guys, bye partners. Give us a growl. Have a happy holiday, Jeff and crew. Like I said, I'll be back on here before Christmas, so we'll do the thing. Arhulin says, happy holidays, y'all. Hit like. Later, Jeff. My Figure Files peep. Enjoy the weekend, all. Happy holidays, folks. Laters, all. All the great Iron Studios add-ons to every G.I. Joe vehicle is nice. Hasbro, what are we doing? Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, y'all. Feel better, brother. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Thank y'all for rolling. Enjoy the rest of this Thursday night football game. And I'll be back on over the weekend. For now, this episode allows Figure Files has been filed.